Hey, hi all. Good morning and good evening. So, a quick introduction about myself. First of all, welcome to this Azure Data Engineering demo class. And a quick introduction about myself. Most of you are from my previous SQL or Python batch, so you know about me. But let's have a quick introduction. So, myself, Mohammed Tanveer Khan. I have around 15 years of experience in the industry. Primarily, I have worked on data-related projects only throughout my career. It's like as a data engineer, data analyst, business analyst, tester. So means you name any data-related job profile, and I have worked on it. The reason is throughout my career, I have worked on data-related project only. Okay, so that's all about me. Teaching is my hobby. So whenever I was working for different companies, I have been a part of their training academy as well. For example, when I was working for Infosys, I was a part of their education research team in Chennai. Then I joined other companies and I was a part of their training team as well. Yeah, recording has started. I hope my voice is audible and screen is visible to everyone.
Yes, but I think recording stopped. An error came that transcript was stopped. So,
Oh, it is getting, it's working actually. It's fine.
okay.
Yeah, thank you. So that's all about me. Okay. And coming to this course, so this will be a weekend batch, Saturday and Sunday, evening 6 to 8 p.m. IST. Earlier, I thought of keeping it at 3 to 5 p.m. But because of US and Canada folks, they requested to keep it at the time when it is convenient for them as well. That's why I kept it 6 to 8 p.m. IST. Saturday and Sunday, only weekends. After each and every class, recording will be shared, notes will be shared. So a humble request not to make a note of anything. Everything will be shared after the class. The same format how I teach SQL or Python. Okay. And of course, it will be from scratch. I'm assuming okay, you don't know anything about data engineering. You don't know anything about ETL. You don't know anything about Azure or any other data engineering platform. So I will start from scratch. Okay. You have full freedom to ask question at any point of time. I will not ask you to wait till the end of the session and then ask question. No, you can ask question at any point of time. But here, what will happen? It's not like SQL. If I'm teaching a particular topic, you can interrupt me at any point and you can ask. Here, like suppose if I'm picking a topic, so maybe I need minimum 5 to 10 minutes to complete it, and then you can ask. The reason is maybe the question which you're going to ask that will be covered in next 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. So then I will tell you, okay, now if you have any question, you can ask. Okay, you can either ask question directly or you can message me in the chat, whichever you find comfortable, you can do. I will strictly follow the sequence like I used to follow in my SQL or Python batch. The reason is I have experience like when I break the sequence, like suppose if I'll give you the example of SQL, if I'm teaching you joins, and if you have, let's say you have a question from window function, or if you have a question from CT, if I will jump to that particular topic, what happens? The sequence gets disturbed. And then as a trainer, it becomes difficult to again get back to the previous topic and start from there. Okay. So I'll be following this sequence, okay, strictly. Once the class is over, then you have freedom to ask question from anywhere. Okay. So this is the format, and this will be from scratch, from very basic. Okay. Now, before I start, do you have any question? Okay, before that, just a minute. May I know your expectations? Okay, why you want to join this course? What is your expectation? Feel free and tell me.
Yeah, to with to the data engineering from the other
To
job field. This is
okay,
Princey.
yeah. To enter the world of data engineering. Okay, good. Anyone else? Feel free.
Good
Make the
evening.
session
Sir,
interactive. Yeah,
good evening,
yeah.
sir. Sir, good evening, sir.
Yeah. Good evening.
Myself,
Good
Mahesh
evening.
Kumar.
Good evening, Mahesh. Yeah, Mahesh. I know. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, sir. I am interested in data engineering, sir. I wanted to upskill myself and I wanted to join into IT. So I'm eager to learn the upskilling from your end, sir. As SQL, I'll learn
Okay,
from
okay,
you.
great, Meisha.
SQL and Python and everything, sir. Thank you so
Sure,
much
sure,
for
sure.
your guidance
You
and
were there
career
in
support,
my
sir.
SQL batch long back. I think 2022 or 2023. I forgot actually.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. SQL,
Okay.
Python, ETL, almost
Sure.
all batches. Thank
Yeah.
you, sir.
Okay, okay. Fine. Thanks a lot. Sure, Mesh. Okay. Next, Mohammed Siddiqui, you are telling something?
Yes, sir. To know about cloud, like nowadays,
Okay.
the IT
Okay.
companies using cloud rather than on-prem. So to learn about cloud.
Good, good, good. Fine. That will be covered in depth and you will enjoy it. Okay. So fine. Perfect. Anyone else? Any other thoughts?
Tanvir,
Any other expectations?
Hamza.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hamza. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yeah,
so,
Hamza. Please go ahead.
like, so Tanvir, so
Hamza,
to
your
crack
voice is
any,
not clear.
my voice is not here, Tanvir.
Now it's better. Yeah.
Yeah. I was telling to crack any at least data engineering, Azure data engineering interview, and to survive in that
Hmm.
job. Like I'm expecting this much from this course.
Survive. Okay. Survive is a good thing, but I don't have survival in my dictionary. I'm very sorry for that. Always think about excelling, whatever you do. Okay. But good. Fine, Hamza. That will be fulfilled. Anyone else? Himani.
Yes, I've just transitioned into IT, so the next step
Hmm.
would definitely like be towards data engineering. And being, like we said, know you for a long time now, and I know you like
Hmm.
you teach like so good. So that's the main reason that I just want to join this
Okay.
course and want to know more about data engineering. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Himani Randhawa, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, fine. Sure, Himani. Yeah. Surya.
Yes, sir. I'm already working as a Azure data engineer in one of the MNCs, sir. But the few things I'm not clear, so I want to get some confident to work independently as a
Hmm.
Azure data engineer, sir. So that's why
Okay.
trying
At
to
a high level,
join.
can you tell me the area where you're struggling, or maybe if you're not struggling, you want to explore
Yes, sir. The streaming side, sir. Azure streaming side.
streaming? Okay, real
Yeah.
time streaming. Fine then.
Yeah, and building the ADF pipeline, sir.
That is the main thing. Pipelines, transformations, and all those things. Okay, fine. Got it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Surya. Thank you. Next, Jagannath Barik.
Yeah, hi sir. So I
Yeah. Hi.
want to be like fully analytical engineering, sir. Right now I'm working as a PBI developer. So I want to learn the data field also, so that I want to be fully analytical engineering, like data
Okay.
engineering as well as reporting side also.
Okay. Okay. Good. Thank you. Shahriyar Khan.
So currently I'm a data analyst, so I'm basically want to transition toward data engineering. So
Mhm.
first step, I think that learning a cloud platform would be preferable. So yeah.
Okay. Hmm. Okay, fine. Thank you. Adil.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So I have been like a part of your earlier courses, SQL, Python,
Mhm.
and I've also
Yeah,
gone
yeah.
through some ETL recordings also. So my
Mhm.
motto is to like explore the big data engineering domain completely and make any cloud maybe like this one Azure as a perfect one so that I can transition into data engineering and excel in that field.
Okay, okay, sure, sure. Fine.
Thank you.
Mohammed Rasul Siddiqui.
Yes, sir. Someone who was lacking having experience of 10 plus of experience, sir, like me. So,
Hmm.
but I'm a
Hmm.
bit confused these days, which cloud to catch up, like Azure or whether go for AWS or GCP. So I wanted to know, like, how is the market for if I learn the Azure cloud data platform, how it's going to help in
Mhm.
me in a career, in the
Okay, okay. Good question.
transition.
That I will answer. Sure. I will answer it. Just give me some time. Akhil.
Yes, sir. Basically, I'm looking for like, the hands-on with the clouds. I mean, in a practical approach, because like maybe theoretical will get something, but when it comes to industry, we need to have that confidence how we can
Of
work with
course.
different services in the cloud. So that will be the focus. Yeah.
Sure, sure, sure. like any of my course, SQL or Python, I don't have PPT, right? So here as
Yes,
well, this
yes.
will not be theoretical. It will be purely hands-on. Okay, fine. Princey,
Yeah, so sir, I have two more expectations. One is uh, I mean, I want to be different in set of Azure data engineer. Like if they are 10 and I am one among them giving interviews, so
good,
how
good,
I
good,
will be different in those
good,
10.
good, good.
And one more thing, I want to learn as much as AI tools I can use in data engineering so that it will be
Okay,
easy for me to work on that. Yeah.
okay, fine, good. Shahryar Khan,
Yeah, yeah. Sir, I have one question. I'm under the assumption that if you like learn one of the cloud computing like technologies like
you're
Azure
right.
here, so is it safe
You're
to
right.
say that if you are under Azure, you can move to AWS as well?
Okay. You're right. I will explain that. But what the understanding you have, that is correct to a certain level. But yes, that's fine. Okay. Now I think I got your expectations. That's good. It's always good to understand your audience. Okay. Now, please raise your hand. Those who have not taken any course from me, either SQL or Python or any course, please raise your hand. Those who have not taken any course from me, either you have not studied SQL from me or you have not studied Python from me. Okay, good. One. Prashant is there. Anyone else? Hey, Prashant. All are from my previous batch. Okay, fine. Good. Okay, now, thanks, Prashant, for raising your hand. Okay, now, next question. Please raise your hand who has worked in any data engineering platforms such as Informatica, IICS, Talent, Azure, AWS, or GCP. If you have worked, please raise your hand in any one of this. Mohammad Rasul Siddiqui, Ayush Gupta. Only two. Fine. Okay, fine. Thanks. I got it. Now you can lower your hand. That's fine. Thank you. Now, uh, okay. Fine. Understood. Now, coming to that, to enter the world of data engineering, of course, the course will be from very scratch. Maybe those who already have worked on data engineering platform in the beginning, maybe for one or two class, it might be boring for you. I'm not sure. I'm just alarming. Like when I used to cover SQL, like how it started. What is a table? What are the columns? What are rows? Those who know all those things, they might get bored. So I can't do anything in that case. I'll be covering from scratch. I'm very sorry for that. Second point, the duration will be 5 to 6 months, but maybe it can extend to 7 months. It purely depends on the interaction level. So I cannot commit to exactly in 5 to 6 months it will be completed. So please plan accordingly before registering for the course. Okay. Second point, upskilling. So currently, it's not the era. If you know a particular technology or skill, you will survive or excel. Because of AI, the client, the stakeholders, they have the expectation that the engineers, they should be multi-skilled. They want a data engineering guy to do the task of analyst to do the task of data engineering. And that is going to be trained in just 1 or 2 years. Whatever I'm telling you, make a note. This will happen. Okay. So that's why please don't be satisfied. Okay, I'm a Power BI developer. Power BI is in great demand, so I'll be there in the market. If you're thinking in this way, it's very dangerous stage. If you're good at data analytics, try to explore other areas as well. So what I'm telling, try to be multi-skilled. Don't satisfy, okay, I'm in this particular area, I'm expert here, so that is sufficient. No, you have to keep on upskilling. Of course, this will help you to transition into IT industry, but at the same time, one thing I want to highlight here, data engineering is the core area of any software industry or any data related project. So it needs a good coding expertise. If you don't have a good coding expertise, but if you have a soft corner, I mean, like you love coding, you are ready to commit yourself. Yes, I'm ready to explore it. I'm ready to work for 4 to 5 hours or more than that if needed. You are ready to sacrifice yourself for this, then go for this. But if you think, no, no, Tanvir, I don't like coding, I don't like creating the pipelines, the scripting, then maybe this is not your cup of tea. Okay, I just want to make it clear. Okay. So you have to then plan accordingly because this is core data engineering field. But again, I'm not telling it's very tough and it is difficult. If you have the strong commitment, you can do. Okay. With commitment, anything is possible. But if you think like few people, they have a clear cut understanding, no, no, then I don't like coding, then sorry, this is not for you. Okay. Fourth point, clouds. Of course, cloud will be discussed in detail, but I can tell like data engineering and cloud, they go side by side or they both are parallel. If I'm telling I'm teaching you data engineering and I'm not teaching you cloud, it's not possible. So cloud will be taught in depth. Okay. But in this course, I will not be covering the admin part. The admin part is a separate thing, which is taken care by the administrator. Like we have cloud admin, we have database admin. Okay. Here and there, where it is required, that I will tell you. Okay. But the main focus will be on the data engineering aspect, like how to store data, how to transform data, how to process data, then the reporting area of it. But the main focus will be on creating pipelines. So that is the main thing. Okay. Analytics, reporting, data engineering, it's good if you're into analytics and if you want to transition and data engineering, that is very good. I really appreciate if anyone has this thought. Okay, I really appreciate. But yes, uh, you have to, you should have a strong commitment for the next 6 months. Okay, it's not, again, like it's not that much easy. Just if you're ready to study for at least 2 hours on a daily basis, it will be sufficient. Okay. Big data, yes, the different clouds, whatever you have, sorry, the different data engineering platform, whatever you have, like
Sorry, Tanvir.
Yeah.
What did you say about analytics reporting?
I told if someone is into analytics, like data analytics or data science, or someone is working in the reporting side, like Power BI area or Tableau, and if you want to explore data engineering, it's well and good. It's very good. You explore it. You should learn it because now your resume will be having a dual weightage. A guy who is expert in analytics area and data engineering area is like, it's very rare to find such resource. So you'll be like a hot cake for the recruiters. That's very good if anyone is planning it. But again, it needs a strong commitment, minimum 2 to 2 hours. You have to study on a daily basis. Now, suppose if I will ask you, you have taken my SQL course, right? Now, if you have to suggest to someone, okay, someone is telling you, okay, I want to run SQL from Tanvir. How much should I spend on a daily basis if I have to work on assignments simultaneously? Like minimum 2 hours apart from attending the classes, right? Correct. So that's what I'm telling. Minimum
Yes.
2 hours you should spend on a daily basis. Maybe sometime because of some commitments, if you're not able to spend 2 hours, maybe 1 hour, then some other day you have to compensate it by 3 hours. Okay. But I will try to make it very simple. That is my responsibility. Okay.
Okay.
Now, which cloud vendor? So as of now, AWS, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform. These three are the leaders. Okay, we have others as well, but these three are the leaders. Out of these three, like AWS is have an upper hand. Okay, and then this Azure, but they both have a very stiff competition in the market. and then GCP. Okay, but they both have a very stiff competition, and you never know uh, which will be the leader down the line. Okay, so that's what. Sorry, my voice is audible.
Yes, you are.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So you never know which will be the leader. But if you know anyone, like suppose if you are strong in Azure, so it's not like in any company you have to work on AWS, you will not be able to work. You can work. It's like suppose the same example I will tell you. If you know how to ride a car, I will give you a car of Tata company, Toyota, Hyundai, or Honda, anyone. You can ride it easily, right? It's exactly same. If you know how to ride a car, you can ride a car of any company. So similarly, if you know Azure or AWS, okay, so you can switch on any other cloud vendor easily. It's not that much difficult, and even the recruiters will consider you. Okay. Can you just give me 2 minutes? Okay, I'll be back. Just 2 minutes. Yeah. So I'm back. That's what I'm telling. Like, if you understand Azure, you can easily work into AWS. And why? That I will explain you down the line. And to make you understand in a very layman term, it's like if you know how to ride a car, you can ride a car of any company, right? Any car manufacturing company, that doesn't matter. So if you know Azure, you can easily switch into AWS. If you know AWS, you can easily switch into Azure. Okay. And of course, the session will be purely hands-on. I don't have any PPT. Here and there, I'll be showing you maybe some images to make you understand a certain concept in a simplest way possible. Okay. AI. So it's not purely AI centric codes, but wherever needed, I will try to add the flavor of AI as well. That's fine. Hope it is clear. Okay. Now, let me start. Before we start, my screen is visible?
No.
Okay, fine.
One question, sir.
Yeah, yes, please tell me.
What will be the platform for doing a hands-on for this?
That I will explain maybe tomorrow, but The platform is Azure portal, how to log in, what are the charges, whether it is free or not, everything will be covered, and I will tell you that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But yeah, it's a free version, and that I will explain you tomorrow. Maybe if time permits, we will discuss it today. Otherwise, I think it will be discussed tomorrow. But yes, it's Azure portal. If you want to check, it's like just type Azure portal on Google. You will get that platform. There we will do all those things. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, we to start the session now. First of all, what is Azure, right? What is Azure, Tanvir? Okay. Azure is like, suppose, to explain you in a very simple terms, like earlier, like if I'm talking about 1990s, if I want to buy some departmental items like maybe sugar, rice, flour, pulses, so I have to go in a departmental store, right? And from there, we can buy it. I remember like I used to go with my mom at the end of each month, and we used to buy that departmental items. Okay. Like wheat, flour, whatever is there, pulses, spices. Okay. And then if I have to buy clothes, I will go to some shop like garment shop. From there, we will buy clothes. If I have to buy some stationery item, so I will go to some other shop. From there, I can buy books or pen, pencil, whatever it may be. Got it? And especially during 2000 or 2010, I think, we have seen the era of malls. Correct? You all have visited, you know that, right? In mall, what happened? Like it's one-stop solution for you. There you can find shop for clothes. You can find that big bazaar also. Now the big bazaar is shut down. I think Reliance they have taken over. But we used to have big bazaar as well. Correct? You can find shop where you can buy stationery item, or you can buy shoes. You can buy any clothes, right? We all know this. You can buy specs. You can buy watches, right? So it's like a one-stop solution where you can find anything. Got it? Now, to run any business, you have to understand how your business is performing, right? Let's say, take my example. I'm running this academy, Techness Academy. I started with SQL. Then slowly we started adding Python, Power BI, Tableau, Advanced Excel. And I think now we have data engineering platforms as well, right? But as a founder, I have to understand like how many students are joining each and every batch, how much revenue we are getting, how much I have to pay to the trainer, how much I have to pay in form of tax, whether the number of students are increasing or decreasing. If it is decreasing, what is the reason, right? Then the students which we are getting, they are from which background? What is their educational qualification? Many such parameters are there, which I used to analyze to understand how our academy is performing. So I have a very small academy. So for me, these all metrics I have to analyze. Now imagine the real Amazon database or Flipkart database or any other e-commerce platform or any restaurant chain like Haldiram, Bikaji, or anyone else. Imagine you are the owner. So you will be interested in knowing that how your business is performing, right? Where the transactions or the revenues are increasing, in which department, in which location, or if it is decreasing, where it is decreasing, what is the reason, right? It's very important for any owner or the business stakeholders to understand how the business is performing, right? Now, it's not like you have a magic And immediately you will understand the total revenue, the total losses, or how much salary you are paying, how much tax you are paying, what are the losses you incurred, right? For that, what you need? Can you tell me for that what you need? What is the ingredient for that? Like suppose Jeff Bezos, he wants to understand, okay, in the Amazon platform, okay, in which location he is getting the maximum revenue, how he will get it? Any thought? Data?
The form of data, information.
Data, right? So what Jeff Bezos will tell? Jeff Bezos will tell to his data engineering team, show me the total revenue for each and every location, and then tell me from which location we're getting the maximum revenue. Maybe Delhi, maybe Chennai, maybe Bangalore, right? He wants to understand that. So how the data engineering team will extract this information? First of all, they have to load all the transactions, whatever is happening on the Amazon app on a daily basis, right? And then they have to extract the information. And maybe within that, they have to do some calculations, some transformations. So this requirement has given birth to the world of ETL. What I told? ETL. ETL means extract, transform, loads. Actually, this is the base for any data engineering platform. Whether you're going for Azure, you are going for AWS, GCP, or you're using Informatica, you're using Talent, or you use any ETL tool. At the ground level, this is what you are doing. You're extracting data from multiple sources, you're transforming it, and you're loading it. And then your business intelligence guys, they're creating reports. Or maybe after that, machine learning or AI folks will come and they will develop the models. So any ETL tool, this is what they're doing, extracting data from multiple sources, transforming it as per the business requirements, and finally loading it into the access layer. Hope this is clear. And this ETL itself is a very big word. I remember like when I started teaching ETL, only theoretical stuff, it has taken 25 hours. It's a very big word. But this is the base on which your entire or any ETL tool, you name any ETL tool, they all work on this only. Extracting data, loading it, transforming it, and all those things. Okay. Hope this is clear. So if I have to explain you in a very simple way, I can tell you this is what is ETL. This may be the different sources of data. Now, what can be the different sources of data? How the data will be saved? That is a different topic of discussion. We'll discuss that in detail. But the data will be extracted from multiple sources. Then it will be loaded in the database. Okay. And again, like what is this ODS, what is stage, what is warehouse? That's again different topic of discussion. Okay, I'm not going in that detail now. Okay, because we will deviate from the topic as of now, but all these things will be discussed in detail. Don't worry. Okay. And then once the data has been loaded, your end users means they can be your business intelligence guys, your AI expert, ML expert, they will connect and they will prepare either reports or the machine learning models and all those things. That's why the task of data engineer is the most critical and crucial because if they are not loading data properly, whatever reports, logics the Power BI experts has written, the machine learning engineers they have developed the model, they all will give incorrect output. And that is the reason down the line in 6 months or 1 year, you will see a new job profile, ML testers, AI testers, that will be in great demand. Like how the ETL testers are in a huge demand, similarly, you will see that new job profile. Anyway, so you understood something about ETL, like extracting data from multiple sources, transforming it, and then loading it. Does this clear any questions so far? All clear? Okay. Now, this is storing the data, extracting it, transforming it, and loading it. Earlier, this was a very complicated process. Okay. You may have different tools to perform this task. Like in Informatica only, if you take the example, those who have worked on it, you have different versions of it, right? And then for scheduling, you have a different tool like Control M or the other schedulers are there. Okay. Then for reporting, maybe you will connect to Oracle OBI or Alteryx. Now we have Power BI or Tableau. So everything was segregated. Okay, is scattered. So what Microsoft or Amazon, what they thought, okay, all this tasks of extracting, transforming, loading, generating reports, they told okay, everything I will do on a single platform. You don't have to go at multiple places. Like suppose if you want to buy clothes, you want to buy shoes, you want to buy stationery items. So if I will go into a mall, it's like a one-stop solution for me, right? There I can get everything, right? That is what is Azure. Microsoft told in 2010, 2010, I will give you a platform and that will do everything for you. That will store your data. It has functionality to transform your data, load your data, and it can create reports as well. So then the engineers thought, oh my God, it's very good because Microsoft told everything I will do for you. You don't have to go for different tools. Earlier, it was scattered. Everything was scattered. Okay, but now it's like a single one-stop solution and everything you can get here. Hope it is clear. And that is what your Amazon also told. Okay, I have AWS and that will do everything for you. Like another example, earlier, like 1980s or maybe 1990s, before that, if you have marriage ceremony in your house, so like it was a very complicated process, right? Everything you have to do on your own, correct? You have to make arrangement for the guests, then you have to make arrangement for foods, then lighting, decoration, right? Many other steps are there. Then now the scenario has changed. You have event manager. You just tell them your requirement and they will take care of each and everything. Correct? You know that? Whether it is a lodging, food or accommodation or decoration, everything, they will take care. You don't have to worry about it. Earlier, you have to contact someone for decoration. That will be a separate team. For food, you have to contact a separate team. And then you have to make arrangement for the ingredients for the food, right? That was your responsibility. I think you all must have seen those era. Then this event management managers came and they told me, don't worry about it. I will take care of each and everything. Maybe they will charge, but charge me some additional, but you don't have that burden, that headache. Correct? Same thing your Azure Microsoft has done, and they're giving you a bundle, a package. Okay, Tanvir, take this package here. Don't go to multiple tools or vendors. I'm taking care of everything, Tanvir. I will extract the data from multiple sources. I will store it. I will transform it. I will load it. Tanvir, I will give you a report as well. If you want, I will implement the TI ML models as well. That will be good for me, no? Right? So this idea has given birth to either Azure, AWS, or GCP. First of all, is this point clear? What is this Azure or AWS or GCP? कुछ समझ में आया आप लोगों को? Is this clear so far?
Yes, sir. One-stop solution.
Yes, sir.
One-stop solution, bas. Right? Why Big Bazaar became famous? You entered. I know, like it's exists. It has lost its existence, but uh, uh, you enter Big Bazaar, and everything you can get there, right? My mother was a big fan, so every month and she will go there, and because she can get everything there, right? She will just roam here and there, and she can find everything. Right? Similar thing is your Azure. Azure is telling me, Tanvir, I will give you everything, yeah. Don't worry about it. You understood what is Azure? Got an idea? This is clear?
Yeah.
Okay. This was little bit about Azure now. Come and please feel free and ask question. I know this will be a totally new world for many of you. So don't hesitate in asking question. If my question is silly. No, whatever is coming in your mind, bombard it. Okay. Now, then we have seen the world of cloud. Especially after 2010. Okay. These all like data engineering platforms or the cloud platform. This all word or this term, this technology has given birth or they became famous after 2010. The work is started in 2005 only. Okay. But after 2010, and especially after pandemic 2020, it became that much famous. Now the question is, what is cloud? I think maybe most of you know, but even then I will try to explain you what is cloud. Okay. So suppose I have a question for you. Tell me one thing. I want to organize a party in my house. Okay. And I'm planning to invite 50 guests. So for them, I need 50 chairs minimum, right? But in my house, I have only 4 chairs. So what should I do? Should I buy the remaining 50 minus 4, 46 chairs? Or should I rent it? What should I do? What is the thought?
Rent it. Rent it.
Rent it.
Like, I will go to some nearby vendor and I will tell them, here I want 46 chairs just for one day. Maybe they will charge something, maybe 10 rupees, 20 rupees, or 50 rupees, whatever per chair. Correct? And then I will give back to that particular vendor. Got it? Okay. Second example. You all are using Google Drive, right? You all know that? Google
Yes.
Drive.
Yes, sir.
Can
Yes, sir.
any one of you tell me what is the benefit of Google Drive? You're storing your documents in Google Drive. Why can't you buy a pen drive or a hard disk? Why are you going for Google Drive? What is the benefit? Can anyone tell me?
It's easy to
Platform as a
use.
service.
Scalable.
Let's go one by one.
E-
Yeah.
Easy to access.
Platform
Scalable.
as a service.
Easy to access. Then next,
We can access data.
Unlimited
Easy to
storage.
easy to share also.
unlimited storage. Good. Easy to
To share.
share. Good. Then
Secure.
Yes. Scalable.
secure to it's a debatable topic, but ठीक है. Fine. I will give a question mark. Okay. But anyway, next.
Platform as a
Scalable
Scalable.
someone
service.
told.
Using as per the need.
That is a scalable. Good. Then
No physical storage required.
no physical storage required. Good. ठीक है. Correct. Okay. Good.
Anytime it's anytime it's corrupt or data may lost, we need not to worry about this.
Sorry, I'm struggling to hear you.
Audible.
What you told, corrupt? I think you told
Yes.
about corrupt.
Yeah, sometimes the data will be corrupt that time. We need not to worry about it. It will be recorded.
Can you write data backup you're talking about?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. Chalo, take it. What all points you mentioned, these all are correct. I totally agree. I remember when I was in college, when I was doing my BTech, I used to have that pen drive. Okay. And I think most of you will be having pen drives, right? So whenever you want to copy any data, so we used to copy that in pen drive, right? Getting some background noise. Let me mute everyone. I muted everyone. If you have any question, you can unmute and ask. Okay. So we used to have pen drive, but pen drive, it's fine. It's also easy to access. I agree. I used to keep it in my bag, and whenever I need, I can access it. Okay. But second point, do we have this option available in pen drive, unlimited storage? No. Pen drives generally it will be like 8 GB or 16 or 32 or something like that. There's a limited storage. But in Google Drive, you all know there is no limit to it. Correct? Right? When we migrated from Graphy, now all our recordings are on Google Drive. Now you can imagine 39 approx 40 SQL classes, sorry, SQL batches, then 5 Python batches, then Power BI, Tableau, Advanced Excel, ETL, all those batches recordings are on Google Drive. And Google Drive has given me that flexibility. You can scale it. It means you can increase the capacity or you can decrease it. So in Google Drive, I have that option available. If I want more storage, I have that option available and the Google Drive will give me more storage. Okay, so that flexibility is there. Easy to share, you all know, and that's why you all are able to access the SQL or Python recordings. Secure is a debatable topic. I don't want to comment on it as of now because I cannot tell it's 100% secure. We will discuss it at a later point of time. Scalable, I totally agree. It's a scalable. Scalable means you can get more storage, or maybe if you don't want, you can decrease it as well. Okay. And no physical storage, right? We don't have to carry any Google Drive. Everything is stored. Data backup. Okay. This is again a debatable topic. So point number 4, I don't want to discuss anything as of now because we'll be having a separate class on this and we'll discuss in detail. Similarly on data backup. Okay, fine. So Google Cloud, Google Drive is the best example of cloud. Earlier, what used to happen, if I will give you example of, let's say, Infosys or any other company, they used to have their own data center where they store the data. and they used to have disks where they have to keep on managing it. They have to hire engineers who have to keep on managing it. Okay, keep on upgrading it. Fine. Now, let's take the example. I'm running a small shop, online shop. Okay. During Diwali, especially during Diwali, what happens? Like people, everyone, they do shopping, right? So during Diwali, suppose I started some offer and I'm getting a lot of visitors on my website. So if the number of visitors has increased and the number of servers is still same, then what will happen? क्या होगा फिर?
It will crash.
Of course, maybe it will crash, or maybe my customers will not be able to log in, and maybe they will get frustrated and they will move to some other platform, and I will lose my business there, right? So then I have to be well prepared for it. I have to buy more servers. Got it? That's fine. I bought more servers. Now they are catering to the requirements. They have handled the traffic. That's fine. Good. But now Diwali is over. What I will do with those servers? I have to keep it, right? I cannot return because I bought it. And then I have to keep on managing them as well. I have to hire an engineer, network engineer who will manage it. I have to pay him, right? Now, if everything is on cloud, what I will do? Now, suppose my application is hosted on a cloud platform. Let's say I've given this to Microsoft or Amazon or anyone. What they will do? I will send them a request. Okay, I need more servers. They will ask the duration. I will tell them I need more servers for this particular duration. They will allocate more servers to that duration, and their engineers will manage it. I don't have to manage nothing. Just I will send a request. I need more servers. They will allocate more servers as per my request. And once Diwali is over, then I will tell, okay, now I don't need these servers. So they will downgrade it. Got it? So that is the benefit of cloud. The vendors like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, IBM, Oracle, many other cloud vendors are there. They thought of this business opportunity. Okay, whenever the business users they want more servers or more connectivity, more storage, more bandwidth, we will allocate that to them. And when they want to decrease it, so that can be reduced or decreased. And even the companies, the business, they were looking for this option. So this was like a win-win situation. And that has given birth to cloud. Okay. And that is why all these platforms like either Microsoft or Amazon or Google or anyone, they started this business. Okay, you want more storage? You can get it from me. And whenever you want to reduce it, we will reduce it. But we will charge whatever you're using. That is why cloud is known as pay as you go. It means whatever you will use and for whatever duration you will use, you have to pay for that only. It's not like you have to buy it. If you have 4 servers now, and now you need 6 more servers, so you have to pay for 6 servers only for the duration for which you're using. Suppose if you're using them for one day, so you have to pay only for one day. So this was a very good option for the business. They thought, yo, this is good because now they don't have to take headache of maintaining or acquiring more servers, or if they want to decommission it, they can remove it. So everything was like ready-made. So this cloud vendors told, hey, don't worry about it. I will take care of everything. Is that clear? So if I have to explain in a very layman term, I can tell cloud is nothing but in computers, they can give you a storage plus they can give you network as well. And everything is on a rent. This is the keyword. If someone will ask me, no, can we explain cloud in one word? I will tell rent because everything what is on cloud or the cloud term is based on rent only. Got it? Your understanding is this clear so far? Now, I have a question for you. I asked you about Google Drive. You told me this is all exam and this is all use. Sorry, what against features, which is correct. So Google Drive is one such example of cloud. Can you tell me some other examples which we are using in our day-to-day life?
Email.
Email. Then
Telegram.
OneDrive, sir. OneDrive, correct. That is also correct. Then
Telegram.
Telegram. So Google Drive, OneDrive, Gmail, Telegram. What about yeah, WhatsApp, yeah, correct. WhatsApp as well.
Google Photos.
And Google Photos,
YouTube.
course, Netflix,
Snapchat.
Spotify, Snapchat. Okay. Zoom. Okay, right now we are taking class on which platform?
Teams.
Teams.
Teams. Example of Google Drive, sorry, the cloud. So actually we are surrounded with this cloud only. Okay. So this is an example of cloud. I remember when I was, I think, 7 or 8 years old, I don't know. We used to read comics. Okay. Chacha Chaudhary and many others, right? So there was a shop nearby my house. So it's like they will charge rupee 1 per day. You can take any comics. Okay. And they will charge 1 rupee per day. If you will take it for today, so you have to pay 2 rupees. Okay. Is this an example of cloud? What do you think? Yes, it's an example of cloud only. You don't have to buy that comics. You read it for one day and then you pay. And suppose next day I want to take 2 comics, I can take 2 comics. Right? That's also an example of cloud. Okay. Now, suppose in my school, I have a locker where I can keep my books or maybe buy a stationary item. That's also an example of cloud. I'm trying to explain in a very basic term so that you should not be confused with this technical jargons. Okay, so these are the example of cloud. And a very good example is a Google Drive. It's one type of cloud storage service. A different services which we will discuss. But this is again like one simple example. Hope it is clear.
It's more of like service as a business.
Correct. Service as a business. And it's a win-win situation actually. Even the companies they're getting benefited, they don't have to manage whenever they want to more server, more storage. Everything will be taken care by the cloud vendor. You just have to raise a request. And even they will charge whatever you're using. Okay. Clear है यहाँ तक? So far clear to everyone? Yeah, I need a quick feedback यार. Am I going too basic? मतलब you are thinking you know all those things and then it's too basic यार. Anyone with this understanding? If it is fine, yes, we want this.
Good, sir. I mean,
No,
the
it's
flow is
good, Tanvi. It's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Fine. Surya, because you are already working on data engineering. So do you think I'm going from scratch or is it fine?
no, sir. Yeah, going good actually.
Fine.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay, good. Mohammed Rasul Siddiqui.
Yes, sir. We are learning something new here. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Fine. If anyone has any other thought, any feedback, please feel free and let me know. Okay. So, okay, chalo, this is fine. Now, if I will write no servers at your home, but everything on the internet. If I have to define cloud, can I define in this way? Okay, you don't have to keep anything at your home. At your home means maybe in your office premise, everything will be on internet, right? So you don't have to take care of anything. A storage, don't keep a storage, nothing. Everything will be taken care by the cloud vendors and that will be on the internet. Okay, got it? Can we tell that cloud are scalable?
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Yes.
Sorry, sir. Sorry for the interruption. Sir, just
No,
like,
tell me.
for example, sir, just like Geo has given a free option and all, so we keep on, we engaged Geo platform and everything, so we habituated for that. Now they have increased the prices and all. So just like that, for example, we are dependent on the cloud. If they change the strategies and also how where we'll go, sir, and how the companies will go tackle this.
No, no, good. Very good question, Eval, actually. This is actually one of the limitation. Okay. And when I will teach you types of cloud, then I will explain this in detail, Pardu. Pardu, right?
Mahesh.
Mahesh, sorry. Yeah, Mahesh. Then that I will explain in detail. But good question. Because this is the negative aspect actually, right? If dependent on some third party vendor, correct? No, right?
Sir.
The
Sir.
things are not in your control. Yeah, tell me.
Yes, sir. I know. I'm hearing you, sir.
Yeah. So we will discuss it. I will explain you that. But this is a valid point, and this is one of the negative aspect because you are handed everything onto a third party vendor. Blindly you trusted him. And the same thing happened with me when I was on Graphy. Okay, anyway, that's a different topic of discussion. Then we migrated from there, and now we have the backup in our hard disk as well. Anyway, we will discuss it. Okay, I will tell you that. But this is a valid point. And then I will explain you that how the cloud vendors are handling it. Like suppose Amazon or Microsoft or Google, IBM, Oracle, anyone. I totally agree. They're taking care of the storage, processing, everything. But ultimately, they also have some data centers, no, where they're storing the business data. Suppose they have data center in US at a particular, let's say in Los Angeles, and some natural
Virginia.
calamity happened, Virginia or any other place. Some natural calamity happened. So what will happen? All your business transactions data will be over. Correct? Even if Google is telling, okay, sorry, I'm very sorry, we can't do anything. This is a natural calamity. Yeah, your business data is lost. No. What you will do? Tell me. Right? We will discuss how the cloud vendors they handle it. Okay, we'll discuss that in detail. Got it? Okay. So cloud is a scalable. A scalable means you can increase the server, you can increase the storage, you can increase the processing capability, you can increase the bandwidth, or you can decrease as well. That is why it is known as cloud that is scalable as per your requirement. Whenever you want, you can either increase or decrease, and it will not take time. It's not like you have to send an application and then they will approve and it will happen. No, it's not like that. It's not SBI bank, all these things. This process will happen. Everything happen very frequently. Okay. So cloud there is scalable. Then the third point, pay as you go. It means, and in shortcut, it is known as PAYG model. It means you have to pay only for what you are using. This is very interesting in cloud. If anyone is working on a Snowflake, you will see the same option is there. Snowflake is also on cloud. Very interesting architecture of the Snowflake. Anyway, so pay as you go. It means in cloud, whatever you use and for whatever duration you use, you have to pay for that only. Okay. Then, third point, accessible. Anywhere, anytime. Do you agree with me? I'm using my Google Drive as of now on my desktop. Tomorrow, I have to travel to Delhi. Can I access my Google Drive on my laptop?
Yes,
Of
sir.
course. Yes. Can I access my Google Drive on my mobile device? Of course. Can I access my Google Drive at 2 a.m. in the morning? Of course. Right? So it's not like a pen drive or hard disk. I have to carry it. Right? I can access it anywhere, anytime. Okay? Secure is a debatable topic. I know if I will tell it's 100% secure, you will quote me a lot of examples. Kitan, with this data breach happened. This data breach happened in 2021 or 2022. Microsoft, the database was hacked. And again, 2020, I forgot. Like SBI, 3 lakhs card holder details were compromised. And recently, Big Basket, consumer database was compromised. So you cannot tell any platform it is secure. If anyone is telling, yeah, it is 100% secure, not possible. I am not talking about mainframe systems. That's entirely different thing. And I think you all agree that nothing is secure. Can you tell that your credit card details are secure? No one can hack or access it. Can anyone claim this? You cannot tell this, right? Everything is in air. And I think, I'm not sure if you know this, there is a dedicated team by each and every company who are experts in hacking, and they pay them to hack their own systems just to check how much the system is foolproof. So, although I cannot tell that the data what your cloud vendors are storing it is secure, like my recordings are stored in Google Drive. Google Drive cannot tell it is 100% secure. You ask them, they will tell, sorry, I cannot give that guarantee. But they try to implement certain mechanism like encryption, and then identity control mechanisms are there, which they try to implement. They try their level best that the customer data should be secured. It should not be leaked. Okay. And then the third thing is, of course, this is fast because everything is ready-made. Maybe it can be tools or it can be services. Everything is ready-made and faster. So cloud is basically on-demand access. Okay. Whenever you have demand, you request and you can access. And not only storage. I'm talking about Google Drive. So it's only storage, not only storage. The cloud vendors can give you more servers, more storage. They can give you database as well. Okay. What is Snowflake? Cloud database. Network.
Can we just one
Analytics.
point I want to ask? Please, sorry for interrupting. Like
Hmm.
compared to the local file, we don't need to rely on any server or such or any instance to connect like internet or so. So like, isn't a local database more faster as compared to the cloud service?
Local data. Oh, no, no. See. This past, I'm not talking from performance perspective. This past, I'm talking is suppose now I have 4 servers. In next
Hmm.
few minutes, I want 6 servers. So quickly, the cloud vendor will allocate the remaining 2 servers to me. So this fast means they're fast in service. I'm not talking about
Okay.
the performance. Performance is a
Okay.
different, valid question you have asked, but that's a different thing.
Okay.
And very valid question. I will give you a very simple example. You all are working in project, right? So you are connecting to virtual machine, correct? Now, you all must have noticed it. Generally, virtual machines are slower as compared to your local machine. I'm damn sure. Maybe if you have login using Citrix or Azure or any other cloud platform, so you are entering into the virtual machine only, no, right? And I will also
Yes.
tell you what is virtual machine. Maybe this is something new. I will discuss it. But because you triggered the discussion, that is why I thought to tell you. So of course, you're right. So your virtual machines are nothing but the cloud, right? They are providing you a virtual machine, which is not the real one, with certain uh, capacity of RAM or processors or whatever it may be. So sometimes you will see it will be slower than your local machine because on cloud it has dependency on the internet. But even cloud vendors, what they can do, yeah, because everything they have to serve on internet. If the internet speed is not good, what they can do? And of course, if something is in your local machine, it will be faster as compared to that. But that also depends on the bandwidth, no, right? Multiple parameters are there. But if you're telling no, Tanvir, tell me in general. In general, you're right. If something is in a local machine, it doesn't have dependency on internet, it will be faster. Got it?
Yes.
Sir, I have a
Good.
question.
Yeah, tell me.
Nowadays, all the softwares we are basically renting. So would that be considered also a cloud?
Yes. Give me some example actually. Which software talking about?
Microsoft Word. Previously, we just have to buy it once, but now
No,
we
no,
have
no,
this
no, no.
monthly subscription
Uh,
sort of thing.
that is the one. The monthly subscription which you're using. No, that's one such example. But earlier, what used to happen? You will buy a Microsoft license, and everything will be installed in your machine. No, right?
Yes.
Like see, like when I'm teaching you SQL Server. See this SQL Server. Where is that? This one. So this is not on cloud because I've installed this in my machine, right? Correct. So this is not on
Yes.
cloud. Okay. Now, if I should give you the example of a Snowflake, you don't have to install it. You just have a link. You enter that link and give your user ID and password. So you can access everything because the data there is getting stored in the cloud. Snowflake has collaboration with Azure, AWS, or GCP. Wherever you want, they can store the data. Okay. But have I answered your question? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Then
Okay.
we likewise we used to teach us on Oracle Live SQL. So there's an instance set created for the time being. We are logging on
Correct. That's
as
also
soon
one
as.
example.
Tanvir,
That's also an example.
question.
Hmm.
Sorry for
Yeah, tell me.
interrupting. I have a question on since we are discussing Snowflake, Azure, and right. So, if I have to compare the fundamental difference between the Azure data engineer versus the Snowflake data engineer, what could be the main differences in terms of roles and responsibilities, or fundamentally both are same?
Uh, Good question. See, a Snowflake is far different from Azure. In a Snowflake, you can only write queries, you can store data, but it cannot perform the entire ETL task. For that, you have to connect that to maybe Talent ETL tool or some other tool. Okay. So it's not like Snowflake will do end-to-end tasks, but Azure is doing end-to-end tasks for you. Okay. Now, if you're thinking, "Okay, I'm a Snowflake developer, can I work as an Azure developer? Will they consider my resume? No. Because to work as an Azure developer, you should know the different services or the different functionalities what is provided by Azure, right? So Snowflake is just a particular database. You are trying to understand the internal architecture of it, how to store data, and then how to apply analytics on top of it. That's all. The story is over. But if you want to do transformations and unloading and all those things, so ultimately you have to connect to Talent or any other ETL tool. And Azure is telling, "Okay, I will take care of anything, everything, Tanvir. I will extract it, I will store it, I will transform it, I will create reports." Okay. So Snowflake developer, their main focus while working with the Snowflake, it's like I agree, like a Snowflake is also a cloud-based data warehouse. But it doesn't mean if you have worked on a Snowflake, it's a cloud-based, so you can work on Azure as well. No, not possible. If your question is, I have worked as a Snowflake, can I learn Azure? Easily you can learn, very easily. Because even if you are a Snowflake developer, what you are doing, you are designing, you are building, you are optimizing the data pipelines. And that's the main task of Azure as well. There you're writing SQL queries for maybe ETL or ELT process. You are managing a schema, you're managing tables, view, the stored procedures, right? You're optimizing query, the storage and all those things. Okay. That is Snowflake, then you can use it on AWS, Azure, or GCP as a database. That is one component of it. But Azure has many such components. Okay. Now you'll be thinking, okay, I'm writing SQL or Python. The same thing you are using in Azure also. Then you will tell, okay, I have Power BI. That is what? Power BI is a third-party tool. If in your project, if you're using a Snowflake, no, I'm damn sure for reporting, either you'll be connecting to Power BI or Tableau, correct? But what Azure is telling, Tanvir, I have this inbuilt. You don't have to buy a separate license for it. So what is the key responsibility as Snowflake developer? You have to store large volume of data. Got it? But what
Yes.
Azure developer will do? I know there's a valid question. I know in the beginning all these questions will come. I will try my level best to explain in a simple way. But as an Azure developer, you are working on Microsoft Azure cloud platform. It's have a broader scope. It's not only just the data which you're doing in Snowflake. It's more than that. Here your roles are like developing and deploying apps or the cloud native solutions. You have to use Azure services like app service, function, storage, maybe Cosmos DBs. And then you have to integrate with different databases. Maybe if needed, you have to implement AI ML pipelines as well. And then DevOps, right? And then if you want to scale it, authenticate, networking, all those things you can do. So here the main functionality is building and maintaining not only pipelines, but also the applications and the services. So net, I'm not sure if I confused you. Net, a Snowflake is a subset of Azure. You can think in this way. Okay. A
Tanvir, I
Snowflake.
have one question.
Hmm.
If Snowflake is a subset, like the Snowflake does not have its own, like, the cloud infrastructure, right? So it utilize all this GCP or all this, then why companies exactly use Snowflake if they can use Azure itself, right?
You want me to teach a Snowflake, actually. I got it.
Not like that, but why companies are using Snowflake if we have a state solution from Azure,
Good question.
as you mentioned, right? Yeah.
Good question. See. Uh, a Snowflake is just about a database. Okay. It's just a database. Azure is telling it, Tanvir, I will give you database as well. But apart from that, I will take care of each and everything, like storing data, cloud solution development. And Tanvir, I have many other, like more than 200 plus services you have in Azure. And what I can say, like it will take care of infrastructure, data, reporting, everything. Okay. Now the companies, like in my current company, I will tell you, we are using a Snowflake only. What they have done, along with the Snowflake, they have taken talent license. So they are telling, okay, I will store the data in Snowflake, but the transformation I will do with talent. But they can do the entire thing with Azure as well. Maybe Azure will be costly. Maybe. That's why they have not taken it. If Azure is cheaper, for sure they will go for Azure. Because Azure is taking care of each and everything. And that is the reason. Slowly you will see most of the companies, they are going either on Azure or AWS. This is the reason. Got it? So
Snowflake offer better
no,
price, Nathan.
Yes.
sorry.
Snowflake offer better pricing, Nathan, when compared with AWS and Azure.
Pricing part we will come to that. Okay. So this is clear. Shall I proceed further? Okay. So this was about cloud. So you rent what you need, pay for what you use, and whatever you want to scale. Okay. Now there are different cloud layers. Now listen, the things will get slowly complicated. There are different cloud layers. One layer is known as IaaS, infrastructure as a service. So cloud is not only about storage. They will provide infrastructure as well. Okay. Like very simple example, virtual machines. When you're working in your company, you're logging into the VM, no? Citrix or Azure portal, remote desktop. What is this?
Cloud
These are all
PCs.
the virtual machines. Right? So cloud is providing you this infrastructure. So cloud is not only about storage. It's not only about processing. Cloud is providing you infrastructure. Okay, I will give you infrastructure. That is the virtual machine. Like see, earlier during 2002-3, you all know like a lot of cyber cafe were there, correct? Why we go to a particular cyber cafe? Because I'm getting desktop there, everything is there, internet is there, right? And generally at that time we don't have laptops, and at least I was not having laptop. When I went to my BTech degree, then in the 5th semester I bought laptops. So we used to go to cyber cafe, and there they're giving you desktop, keyboard, mouse, and then internet, and you can browse. Correct. So what they're providing you, infrastructure, no, right? Like suppose when I was having first meetup in Delhi, I think Akhil was there. So in hotel, what they provided me, infrastructure. They told me, "Ki, don't worry, everything, sitting arrangement, food, everything, and we will take care." So what they provided me, infrastructure. So this is one layer, infrastructure as a service, and a very simple example is virtual machine. Okay. Then the next one is PaaS. This is platform as a service. Now keep on listening for the next 5 minutes. I know you'll be having question, but just let me complete this first. Next is platform as a service. It means cloud is telling, Tanvir, I will provide you platform as well. Like, Tanvir, you want database? He has provided me cloud. Sorry, he has provided me infrastructure. Let's say I have a from Microsoft Azure portal. Okay. Let me show you that. Just a minute. Let's go. Okay, I will show you this in the next class. Okay. So because you all have worked on the virtual machine, I'm expecting. So Microsoft, let's say I connected to Azure portal. Okay. So Microsoft is telling Tanvir, okay, I'm giving you virtual machine, yeah. Let's say in my computer, I have only 8 GB RAM. And for my official task, I want 16 GB RAM. So what I have to do? I have to buy a new laptop. So if I will connect with the Microsoft team, they will tell Tanvir, I will give you a virtual machine with 16 GB RAM. Why you're buying it? So from my this 8 GB RAM, I will connect to that virtual machine of 16 GB RAM. So what Microsoft has provided me infrastructure. Tanvir, see, take this virtual machine, you use it. Got it? Let's say I want a particular processing capability in that virtual machine, they will add it. Now I don't have to buy a new laptop. Is that clear? For that, they will have to pay something. This is what infrastructure. They are providing infrastructure. You take this VM. Like similarly, when I have my first meetup in Delhi, that hotel, I think it was Punjabi by nature, something I forgot the name. They told me, okay, we will take care of everything, sitting arrangement, food, everything. They gave me that hall. Then the next is Microsoft will come to me. Tanvir, okay, I've given you infrastructure, virtual machine. Tanvir, okay, you are working as a data analyst or data engineer. Do you want database, Tanvir? Yes, I want database. They will give me database as well. Which database? What is the name? I will come to that. Don't worry. So the cloud vendors are telling, "Arey, yaar, I will give you database as well." So what is this? They are providing platform as well to me to do my work. Everything is ready-made. I don't have to buy the database or purchase license or install or download. Nothing. Microsoft will tell Tanvir, I'm giving you a database. Use it. Is that clear? Then Microsoft came to me. Tanvir, okay, you are preparing some reports, it seems. Yes, I'm preparing some reports. Okay, do you want Power BI? Yes, I want Power BI. Okay, take this. Power BI, use it. What is this? Software as a service. Very simple example. See, intentionally, I'm not using that heavy technical words to confuse you. I'm trying to explain a very basic way, first of all. So these are the different cloud services layers. So they can provide you all these services. So I think you must be realizing, oh my God, that is the reason every business is slowly moving on cloud because the vendors are giving everything ready-made. You don't have to worry about it. जैसे कि आपको अलादीन का चिराग मिल गया हो just tell I want this and that will be in front of you. Okay, is this clear?
Sir, I have
Sir,
a question.
yeah.
In the first point, IaaS, so it is just hardware-based service?
No. Cloud is nothing about hardware. They will not give you hardware.
No,
It
I
is
get
like
that,
virtual
but
machine.
yeah, but they are providing you virtual machines, so basically kind of cloud-based hardware they're just providing you. Not physical,
At the
basically like
back,
VMs are virtual machines, so providing you cloud-based computers to use whatever you want with whatever processing you want. And the second and third point, the platform as a service. So database is also a software. So how would that be different from that? Power BI.
this is little bit confusing. I agree. Uh, this is see, there's a difference between software and a platform. Power BI, why I'm telling it's a platform because there you are not storing anything. You're not applying some transformations. But why I'm telling database as a platform because there you can do some transformations. You can build the pipelines, right? Got it? So that's why I'm telling database as a platform because there you have to do something. You have to apply some logics as per the business requirement. But Power BI, why is it software? Because you are just creating some reports. It's at the front end. Okay. So that's the reason database will be a platform and Power BI as a software. See, okay, let me explain you another way. See, uh, I transferred from Delhi to Bangalore. Okay. I got a flat or apartment. Just apartment is there, nothing else. So that is an infrastructure, platform, or software. What is that example?
Infrastructure.
Infrastructure, right? I got the apartment, maybe a flat in this. I'm just writing apartment. So it's an infrastructure for me. It's a bare apartment. Nothing is there. Let me write it down here. It's a bare apartment. Nothing is there. It's an example of infrastructure as a service because I have not bought that apartment. Maybe I have to pay monthly 20K, 30K, 40K, whatever it may be. I'm paying for it. And if I don't want, I will vacate it. So it's an example of infrastructure as a service. Okay. Now, next example. You got a furnished apartment. This is an example of platform as a service because you just move in and start living. You don't have to worry about the bed, fridge, wardrobe, and other things. So they're providing you platform as well. So this is an example of platform as a service. That is what database comes under this platform as a service. You don't worry about operating system. You don't worry about patchings. Just focus on building apps or the data pipelines. It has provided you database. You don't have to download it. You don't have to manage it. You don't have to grant or revoke nothing. You just got the database, so start creating data pipelines. And from Azure, if I have to give you example, the example is your Azure SQL database, which we'll discuss at a later point of time. Don't worry about it. Just I'm writing it to make you understand. Or Databricks or Snowflake. This is all example of platform as a service. It's like you got a furnished apartment, you just move in and start living there. You don't have to worry, Kare, yaar, I have to buy bed, fridge, almirah, washing machine, geyser, AC, nothing. You got a furnished apartment, you just go and start living there. Now, software as a service, it's like ready-made applications is getting delivered to you. Like staying in a hotel. Okay. Everything is ready. Even you don't have to cook food. Everything is there, right? When you're staying in a hotel, you just use it. Nothing you have to do. So that's an example of software as a
The
service. Everything is ready-made. Got it? So infrastructure as a service means you have full control, but you have more responsibility. They have given you only infrastructure. If you want database, if you're not uh, opting for database, you have to download it or install or do whatever you want. Okay, infrastructure service means full control, but you have more responsibility. Why I'm telling more responsibility? Like suppose you got a bare apartment. Now you have the headache of bringing the furniture, cooking food, and all those things. Platform as a service, it's little bit balanced. I hope you're understanding why I'm telling balance because here you just have to focus on logic. But pardon me for spelling or grammatical mistakes. Okay, we have to focus on logic, but not on not on infra. That is platform as a service. And SaaS like software as a service. What about this? Zero infra work. Nothing you have to do. Just consume. Consume means just prepare reports and share with your client. Nothing. Okay, so these are the different cloud layers.
So they're
So
basically
infra,
one on top of
hmm.
each other, basically.
No,
Or
not
they are
one on top
completely
of. The one
Like
on
they're
top.
completely
Actually, what
independent.
happens? Completely independent as well as on top of each other. Like suppose you are telling I just want infrastructure as a service. It's fine. They will give you only virtual machine. Then there you can use Oracle SQL Developer, which is not a cloud platform. It is allowed. Got it? You are telling I want only virtual machine. Yeah, I will use my traditional database only. That is fine. You are telling, I want database as well. Then they will give you virtual machines and then separately they will give you database. It is not like you got a platform as a service database, then you want this virtual machine as well. Like suppose I want to work on my local machine, like on this laptop only. This is not a virtual machine, but I want to use a Snowflake. That is fine, allowed. It's not like if you're going for PaaS platform as a service, you have to buy infrastructure service as well. No, nothing like that. Or Power BI. Take the example of Power BI. You all have done the Power BI training. I'm not sure how many of you. It's not like you first you have to go to virtual machine and then take Power BI. No, even in your local machine, you can install Power BI. Yeah, you can work on Power BI, right? So infrastructure as service means you manage applications, runtime, operating system, everything. That is your headache. They will just give you virtual machine infrastructure. Is this clear?
Tanveer.
Yeah, any question?
Yeah, I was just saying, Airbnb can be the real life example of software as a service, right?
Airbnb. Okay, good example. Any thought it comes under which category?
Platform as a service, I think.
I think it should be platform as a service, not software as a service.
Because you're kind of renting a house there, but you have to do everything on your own there.
I think
Okay.
it can be a software as a service.
It's a software as a service. First of all, this is not an infrastructure. Is this point clear? You all agree? It's an infrastructure, nahi hai na? It's a software as a service. What Airbnb they are doing? It's like consumer facing application and they provide a service over the internet, like booking stays, experiences, and all those things, right? Correct. No. And how you're accessing it via website or mobile app. So that's an example of software as a service. Yeah, what you're using, the software, no. And from there, you're booking whatever you want. And you're getting ready to use service. Maybe hotel bookings, payments, or whatever it may be. Is that clear?
But Airbnb as a software application, it is like software as a service. But if Airbnb, we book an Airbnb, we get like a room or something there. Wouldn't that be basically platform as a service, basically, that you explained a furnished apartment?
No.
I'm talking about it in that perspective.
See,
Yes,
like
sir,
if
it
you are
as a lister
oh,
page. Yeah, we get a listing about the properties or whatever hotels it is. Yeah.
Yes, that is then basically SaaS one. But you gave an example of furnished apartment here, so I was thinking from that perspective.
so when I'm giving the example of furnished apartments, so here you are getting a platform, right? But Airbnb, it's more than that. No, in furnished apartment you got, but you have to cook food, right? But when you are going from Airbnb or maybe any other platform like Booking.com or anyone else, so there in the hotels you have the option for food as well, ready-made foods, right? Correct. So there you are getting all the facilities. Of course, they are giving you infrastructure. They have given you fully furnished everything, but they're giving you at the same time that food arrangements as well. But if you're going for furnished apartment, or let's say service apartment, they're giving you fully furnished things. But maybe there they will not give you. Like suppose I'm in India, I moved to UK, and I have everything in my house. So I will rent it to someone. Okay, everything is fully furnished. So I will rent the infrastructure that is my apartment. Then I will rent a platform. What is the platform here? AC, fridge, washing machine, all those things. But I'm not providing the fooding arrangement for them. So that is why that's an example of PaaS. But software service, BNB, which example you told, it's a SaaS, software service. In that, it can be a special case. I just want a furnished apartment. I will not take food. That's a separate, a special case. Got it? Like, take the example of Swiggy. Tell me, what is that? Which example? Swiggy or Uber or Rapido or Ola? Which example?
Software as a service.
SaaS.
SaaS.
Software as a
Software.
service. They're providing everything to you, right? Okay. Okay, fine then. So I will stop here, but this cloud discussion is not over. We have few more topics which we'll cover tomorrow, because the cloud clarity is very important, because I told you in the beginning, no, any data engineering platform and this cloud, they go side by side. So for that, first of all, you have to understand what is cloud, why cloud, what all cloud vendors will provide to you. Okay. So finally, I will stop here. And we have class tomorrow as well, 6 to 8 p.m. IST. And the session will be recorded. Recording will be uploaded and it will be shared to you by end of day today. Okay. Do you have any question?
Sir, like any chances like how to integrate data bricks with Power BI, at least as the sample data, I mean, simple dashboard kind of
It
thing.
will be in syllabus, but it will take some time.
Yeah, like
It will be in syllabus.
yeah, it
Yeah,
is part of
it will be
syllabus.
there. Okay. Correct. It's a part of syllabus.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Okay. It will be there. One more thing. A few topics which may be not a part of syllabus, if you are interested, I will take ad hoc sessions, like how I used to take in SQL and Python. I will take separate ad hoc session maybe for 30 minutes or 45 minutes. That can be covered. Okay. Fine. Okay. How was the pace? Be honest and tell me frankly, it was too slow or it was okay? Because I'll maintain the same momentum tomorrow. Or maybe if needed, I will modify it. Was the pace too slow? I think it was too slow. What is your thought, guys?
I'm happy with this space, sir. Like I have zero knowledge, so it was good for me at least.
This
Okay.
is good. This is good.
Okay.
But
Fine then.
Sandeep, we are your old students, so we are familiar with the things.
Okay, that's right. So fine then. If you're good with the pace, that is fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Himani, do you
good.
have any question? Okay,
Yes,
good.
Tanvir.
Okay.
I'm not that much familiar with data engineering as of now, but I just read a little bit about Azure and AWS before attending this demo. My question is that I know that my company does use GCP. So learning Azure would also be beneficial, and I can utilize that like with GCP as well. That's like, how can we relate, or
Mm,
how would that be
mm.
helpful?
Good
If
question.
so,
And
GCP, the Google, yeah.
good question. And I will answer this from company perspective. I'm the recruitment team. So sometimes we face this challenge. Like suppose we are looking for Azure resource, and maybe I'm getting AWS resource who has a good knowledge about AWS. Then it is suggested to us, if you find an AWS resource who is good into that, we will hire them, because we know it's not possible like a particular engineer would have worked on AWS as well as Azure as well as GCP. It's not possible. And the same goes with Power BI and Tableau. If you know Power BI, know, and the company is looking for Tableau expert, they will hire you, because they know if you know Power BI, easily you can learn Tableau. That's what, if you know Azure, you can easily move into AWS or GCP, and vice versa. Little bit training will be needed, but the basic architecture is same. ETL. They all are doing this task of ETL. Okay, Himani?
Sounds good.
So,
Thank you.
and this is for everyone. Don't get distracted. Okay, oh, I'm working for Azure, and sorry, I'm getting trained on Azure. Maybe in my company they're using AWS. So you can easily do a transition into it. And the company, they know this. The recruiters, they know this. And that's why if you're strong in any one data engineering platform, they will consider you for the other one as well. Okay. Fine. Sandeep, do you have any question?
Yeah, Tanvir. Tanvir, even Microsoft Fabric also, it's a SaaS product, right? Even it does provide, end-to-end solutions like ETL reporting, data storage and all. So in that case, where does, Azure stands for, why do I need to learn Azure? Can I learn only Microsoft Fabric?
Hmm. Okay, good question. Uh, I think couple of days back I posted this on my LinkedIn as well. Okay, because I know many people, many engineers, they have this confusion like what is Microsoft Fabric, what is Azure, what is the difference, which one should I learn? See,
Mhm.
of course, Microsoft Fabric is a SaaS product, software as a service. Okay, but here, what Microsoft has done now in Azure, although they both are Microsoft product only, and they both are doing the ETL task only, and they both are based on cloud only. Okay, but what Microsoft have eh, in Azure, they have the cloud platform, like they're giving you infrastructure, they're giving you platform, they're giving you SaaS and all those things, and you have everything like apps, infra, AI, data networking, everything. Okay. And then you can choose it how to manage the virtual machine, the databases, the services. Okay, on all those things. Okay. In Fabric, what they have done, they have made it more ready-made. So that is why if someone will ask you what is an Azure, it's an infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, or software as a service. So you have to tell it's a complete cloud platform and it has everything. It has infrastructure as a service, it has platform as a service, it has software as a service. Because all those things Azure provides, and it depends on you what you want to use. But Microsoft Fabric is a software as a service because it is ready to use. Everything will happen in one go, like data analytics, business center is fully managed by Microsoft. But in Azure, like for database, you can use Databricks. Okay. And I think they have collaboration with Snowflake as well. You can connect some other reporting at the end. In Microsoft Cloud, if the people they're using some other databases, then that money will be paid to that third party. Like suppose in Azure, they have Databricks. So that payment will go to Databricks for the database, right? Then Microsoft what they thought, okay, everything it will be from Microsoft only, so that all the money will be kept in the Microsoft pocket. Power BI, one like everything. So that is what you have Microsoft Fabric as of now, but it is very costly. Maybe down the line, the companies they will switch to Fabric as well. But if you know Azure, you can easily understand Microsoft Fabric because it's not possible. No, the companies to stay in market, they will keep on rolling new products. It's not possible you will keep on learning new products. If you know one thing, easily you can switch into the another one.
Yeah,
Is that clear?
got it. Yes, Astan. Clear.
But I have a separate session, and I know like many people have this confusion. So I will again explain this, and because of that, on my LinkedIn page, I posted this difference. Okay.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
in
Okay.
one line, Microsoft Fabric is an end-to-end analytics platform by Microsoft. No other vendors, no other company, each and everything is by Microsoft. And it was launched, I think, in 2023 or 2024, but still it has not gained that much momentum. And because of that, you know what Microsoft has done? They changed their certification forms as well. And certification is actually a big scam. We'll discuss it about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other question?
Sir,
No, no.
I have a question. I have a question.
Yeah.
How is Fabric software as a service? Shouldn't it be like platform as a service? Because they are providing.
It says
Uh,
software as a service because see, everything they have bundled. It's like end-to-end analytics platform. They will just give you a link and you use it directly. Okay. It's not like a platform on that you have to do something, coding and all those things. It will do everything for you. And that is what slowly you will see that things will get ready-made. What happened with Power BI? Before Power BI, we used to have OBI, Oracle Business Intelligence. There, you have to code, you have to write SQL query. But in Power BI, what you have? You have most of the things drag and drop. Even the business stakeholders, they can do it. So the companies, the trend is moving towards making everything ready-made so that you should do a very less amount of coding. Got it?
But we have data warehouses there and data marts. We have to basically, it's like there's bare minimum coding there, but still we have to move data. We have to create ETLs there. So it's not complete.
That you
Like
have
they're
to do. That you have to do. But what I'm telling, everything is like a bundle. This is a product actually. But Azure is not a product. Azure provide you offerings. Azure provide you different services, and from that you can use whatever you want. But what is Microsoft Fabric? It's a complete product. That is why it is considered as a software as a service.
okay. So Azure itself is basically platform as a service then? Microsoft
No,
Azure.
Azure, you cannot tell it's the only platform as a service because it has all those features. Through Azure, you can create virtual machine, which is infrastructure as a service. You can have platform that is a particular database, that is platform as a service. You can get Power BI only, that is software as a service. Okay. Why Fabric? I'm telling it's software as a service because it is giving you ready to use product. You don't build infrastructure, you don't build clusters, you don't build pipelines manually. It will do everything for you.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, maybe if time permits, I will show you that as well. So Fabric is like it's a bundle, like Power BI, Data Factory, Synapse, Data Science, real-time analytics, everything all in one. It's giving you a bundle, and you use that bundle. So and you can get all those things. So just log in and start using it via browser, like how you do in Power BI, right? So that is what your
Yes.
Microsoft Fabric. You don't have to manage infrastructure like in Azure. You have to manage infrastructure and platform. You should decide which virtual machine you have to use. What should be the size of it? Which type of storage you have to use, whether blob or ADLS, or which type. Yeah, and then in Fabric you don't have to manage infrastructure. Nothing. It will take care of everything.
Yes.
Okay.
So
So that is what the
basically,
Fabric is delivered as a service. That's what is a software as a service, and you can access it via a browser. Just type app.fabric and Microsoft.com. You will get it.
so basically anything that's kind of like plug and play type thing. So
Right. Plug in and play the software as a service.
yeah,
Good
software as a
definition.
service. Yeah. Yes.
Correct. Yeah. Like, okay,
Tanvir,
if I have to explain
VMware,
this, just 1 minute. Sorry, just 1 minute. If I have to explain this to a school student, no. So if I have to tell why Fabric is a software service, like uh, in a ready-made classroom, you have teachers, you have books, you have labs, you have library. It's everything is ready-made, right? That is a software as a service. But suppose I'm providing you empty classroom and I'm telling you, you have to bring teachers, you have to bring books, you have to manage. Like nowadays, we have a concept of library. So when you will go to library now, so the owner will just provide you that infra net, but you have to bring your book, you have to bring your stationery and all those things. Okay. So that is a platform as a service. But what happened in a school? In a school, when you will go, you have teachers, you are getting books, you have labs, you have library. That's an example of Fabric. That is software as a service. If someone will tell me, then we explain Fabric in a very simple way. I will tell the example is your school. That is a software as a service or the example of Fabric because everything is ready-made there. You just enter the school, everything is ready. Teacher is there, books are there, labs are there, libraries are there, everything is there, right? A food court is there, right? Is that clear? I'm not sure if I have complicated this. Okay, next question.
yeah, Tanvir,
Let's
VMware, I guess, is the infrastructure as a service, I guess.
Sorry, can you repeat your question, please?
VMware as a software, I guess it provides the infrastructure to for to access anything.
VMware, first of all, like I'm not sure how many of you know it, but of course it's like infrastructure because it provides you virtual machines, storage, networking, everything. So that's an example of infrastructure. That's I think everyone will agree here, right? Agree means Are you realizing if I'm telling infrastructure as service, or do you have any cross question?
No, I'm just validating that. Yeah.
No, that's correct. It's an example of infrastructure as service.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir. Like, as part of these three IAS, PAS, and SAS, so
Hmm.
basically, what comes under, as part of this IT technologies? May I know, like VMware you have mentioned, VMs you have mentioned as infrastructure as service, and apart from the VMs, anything else that comes under?
Sorry, your voice is breaking. Can you please repeat? You're asking apart from VMs examples of infrastructure as service?
Yes, sir. What else? It comes under IAS, and what else?
Hmm.
What more comes under PAS? What more comes under SAS?
Uh, if I will tell you, that will become very technical terms like uh, Azure blob storage. Okay, that's also an example of infrastructure as service. But then you will ask, what is that blob storage, which we will discuss in the next class. Okay, and then Azure virtual network. That's as an example of what I can say, like infrastructure as service. So those technical things, maybe in the next class when I will show you the different services of Azure, then I can categorize it easily. But I just to keep it simple, I've given you this example.
Noted, sir. Noted, sir. Down the line, we'll understand from you, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I have two questions. Hello.
Yeah. Yes, please tell me.
Yeah. So first question is like that: how we can practice on Azure? Like, if accept the $300 credit, can we have another
I
method
will
or
explain.
like
I
subscription?
will explain. Multiple methods are
And
there. I will explain you in the next class. Hmm.
and so second question is like that: can we in depth detail of like in the syllabus going for the Kafka and RabbitQueue things like that? The streaming part, not the batch processing.
Kafka will be covered when I will teach you stream, like streaming, data streaming, real time streaming. It will be covered.
And like all
Okay.
the stuff like the message queue or rabbit message queue, something like that.
Yeah. It will be covered. Yes, it will be covered.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. See, I know like many of you have this question, how I will handle that, what I can say, like logging into portal. So don't worry about it. I will explain that. And you might be thinking, "Okay, just 1 month free trial is there, how to handle it?" That will also be covered. I will tell you how to handle it. Okay.
Hey, Tanvi.
Yeah.
Hello.
Any other question? Yeah.
Yeah, Tanvi. Tanvi, if possible, like, can you plan an ad hoc session on like Microsoft Fabric before starting this course?
Not
Because the
now.
lot of
No,
people.
no, no, no. Not now. Not now. Not now. It will be too early. Give me some time, maybe 1 or 2 months, just to complete something basics of this Azure. Then we can proceed with the Microsoft Fabric. Because then what will happen, no? If I will show you the comparison, then it will not be easy for you to understand. Even difficult for me to convince you. Okay,
Okay.
how it is different. Okay. But yeah, I will make a note of it and I will show you that. Then I need some time because then only
Oh.
you will realize, yo, like see, like when I started teaching you CT in SQL, I told you at that time. As of now, you will not understand the power of CT. It will take some time. When you will practice more questions on joins and window functions, then you will realize, oh, CT is powerful. Similarly, something it's some concepts are not possible ki immediately I can show you the use case of it. With time, when we progress, we understand ki, oh, this is the use case. This is the benefit of it. Okay.
Oh, okay, Tanvi, got it.
Okay. Yeah. Fine then. Any other question? Oh,
Yes, sir. I had a
Himani, do you have question? Yeah, Adil, go ahead.
I wanted to know, like, at what stage of our curriculum we can start interviews.
Uh, I think it will take minimum 3 months from now, not now. Minimum 3 months.
Okay, from now.
Yeah. September, October, plan by mid or end of November, not now.
Okay.
Okay.
And what kind of
Hmm.
projects we are going to cover?
Projects, I think I have mentioned here. Mm, It will be, of course, end-to-end project, starting from like how to extract data, how to load data, how to extract data from multiple sources. But I will show you end-to-end. First of all, I will show you the very basic one. Then what are the complications you will face there? If the data is getting failed, then what will happen? Then how to handle it? Incremental load, full load, truncate and load. All these things will be covered. But that will be more than enough for your interview. If you're thinking from interview perspective, so that will be more than enough. Okay. Umani, do you have any question?
No, Tanvir. No. Thank you.
Questions? Okay. Surya?
Yeah, then we like what about the Spark internals actually? So it is core important topic, right?
That will be covered. Yeah, that will be covered.
Okay.
But that will take time.
Oh, okay.
That will take time. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, so fine then. Thanks a lot, everyone. Yeah, any other question?
Not question, Tanvir. Just one thing. Can we move the timing if possible? Like any time from morning,
Not possible.
maybe 5 p.m.
Not possible. Not possible. It's already feels like 6 to 8 p.m. Yeah, I will take a 10 minutes break. Around 6:45 or 7. Okay, we'll take a 10 to 15 minutes break. I forgot to take the break today. Around 7 p.m. I will take a 10 minutes break. Okay, 10 or 15 minutes, whatever it may be. Okay.
Then we
Is
like
that
any
fine? Any other
possibility?
question?
Yeah, 3 to 5. Is there any possibility?
Not possible. Not possible. Earlier, I thought of keeping it 3 to 5 only, but because many US and Canada folks, they told to keep it from 6 because it was difficult for them to attend from 3 to 5. And the second thing is 3 to 5, like, and generally, like you are taking lunch. So after that, so we are a bit relaxed. That is what happened with me actually. So I will not be that much energetic. So that's why I thought 6 to 8. But I know like 6 to 8 is like on weekends, you have some weekend plans. So, and in the morning, like I have Python batch. So that's what I found, like only 6 to 8 is possible.
Okay, then, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, last question from my side, like, suppose if someone have the 5 years experience in like as a business intelligence analyst and working on some different security, so can it show the experience in a like as your data engineer, like after 3 to 4 months, with the structures
That
and
you
like
have to, that you can do. But for that, whatever I'm covering in the class, that should be crystal clear, right? So then you can
yes.
project yourself. And then accordingly, have to tweak your resume. That is possible. You can do it. Because see, generally what interviewers ask, they will ask you roles and responsibilities. If you're able to convince them, they will trust you. If I'm able to convince I work for ISRO, you will trust me, right? The same thing. And same thing I told you for data analyst as well. And this is a proven trick, right? This is a proven trick. So that
Yeah,
depends
but
on you how
actually, it is
strongly you are going to convince the interviewer.
like actually I have a only problem like not convince the interviewer like how we can survive in the live environment after that. Like suppose if we clear the interview, then how we can do like live work is actually so much different.
No, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है यार. Forget about it. Don't get distracted. Forget about it. See, as of now, just think I have to learn Azure for the next 6 months. That's all. Okay. And same thing I used to tell in my SQL or Python class. You forget to interview everything. At least for 1 month, just learn SQL. And after that, your confidence will tell if you're regularly attending class and working on assignment. And that is what I will tell you, everyone here. Forget that you have to appear for interview or whatever it may be. Just attend a class to learn. And automatically your self-confidence will tell you, yes, I'm learning something new. Okay. ठीक है? Okay. Fine then, guys.
Yes, sir.
I will stop here. And we will connect tomorrow at the same time. So thank you. Take care. Bye.
Thank you.